Welcome back. It's Well Connected AZ, and you're like a regular now.
Yeah.
I feel. So welcome back, Kyle Burkett. How is life?
Good now. It was good last time we spoke, and then obviously everyone goes through stuff. So.
Damn. What was last time we talked? Well, not talked, but last time we.
2 years ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. Because we did it at the other station.
Oh,
and
damn.
it was when we sat down and like
new studio, new vibes.
What was the first thing you did?
Getting to know the locals.
That was.
That's my favorite thing, is to record getting to know the locals, and like you were one of those, Dayla was one of those, like Fonz was one of those. There's like 10 people that have come back for interviews, and they all start off as getting to know the locals, and we're bringing that back soon.
Nice.
Like next month. So I'm super excited because that's usually how you find, people that are dope, and then you watch them grow.
Yeah, I've been through all of
your
phases. This is the next one. I'm ready. It's cool.
Dope. So since we last sat down, I know it was a couple years ago, what has happened since? I know you did drop an EP.
Mm-hmm. Rose Lane. That was just like music I'd been working on over the 2 years that since my other stuff like came out, because I was just going through personal stuff. But I always still like make music, but I would just hold on to it. Like a lot of the stuff I put out is a year or two old, but no one like really ever knows that until now. That's
what I was gonna ask. Like, are you big on like if you were to drop a project, let's say next month, would you kind of start fresh, or would you just dig in?
No, the one I'm dropping next month, I'm like still in the process. I record it as I go, and then usually drop it like a week or two after I'm done recording everything.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just really fast.
Like this current stuff that I've been doing, because the last year I've like really gotten my stuff down with producing and like making beats. I'm recording on my own beats like finally, because there was none of my old stuff was my beats, and like now it's all my stuff.
I feel like in the past you were always asking. And I feel like you're kind of just like over that, like asking people like to send you some shit. Like this is like back then.
Well, and I would just go on YouTube and like.
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, because you can't find exactly what you're looking for, and now you can make it.
Yeah, and now I'm at the point where because I'm working with people out of state a lot, like Chicago and Texas and stuff, and they're doing like numbers out there, like those cities. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, it's just helping all around.
And I don't really want to, bring down the energy, but I know that your best friend passed away last year.
Yeah.
And then, you did drop a single on his birthday.
His birthday is the 29th of this month.
So that's gonna be coming out?
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, he passed away in July. But, yeah, since I was 7, I think, whenever you start kindergarten, you know what I mean?
Shit.
Like, that was my best friend. And then we played sports. So that's where, like, the picture on the single, it's a buddy picture from our baseball stuff.
Okay.
I think that was, like, our first year playing together. So it's cool. But, yeah, we were friends up until last year. He passed away from drugs.
Do you think with releasing this on his birthday, like, it's kind of like it gets everything out that you want to say?
Yeah. Because...
like, maybe some kind of closure?
My music's not really, like, super direct. Mm-hmm. Like I say a lot of stuff to where you can just take you take it and interpret it however you want.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely like me kind of like finally like talking about it, and because we all went through it, and even us friends that have still like been friends, we don't even really get together and talk about it, and it's just so. Music's an outlet, obviously, for a lot of people.
And I feel like especially now when we're all kind of like not able to, go outside and be distracted by other things, we kind of have to sit and live with it, So I'm sure like when that happened, you're kind of just like, fuck, man, like it just hits a little different.
And I mean, I've always I went through my own phase the same time he was, where, it's like hard to, when you get started on painkillers or anxiety medicine, whatever it may be. Addiction's addiction. So he was a partier, like a drink. Like the polar opposite of me. I'm like stay at home on Friday.
I do not see you turning up.
No,
like
never,
that crazy.
ever.
Mm-hmm.
I like chill at home, even if I've only been with her for like almost a year now.
Okay.
But prior to that, I still chilled at home.
Unless you had like a show.
Yeah,
like
that's
I would
the
only
only
see
time.
you outside
Exactly.
if you had a show.
But he was out every night. Loved being out. Like he worked in the downtown like bar scene, and So you can name it. He was doing it too much.
How do you think you kind of snapped out of it compared to most people? Oh, really?
Yeah. Because you always think, no, it can't happen to us. Like, we're not those people on the side of the street, like, begging for money. But it's like, it's just this. It's all, it comes back to addiction. You know, it affects the rich, the poor, like everybody. And when he passed from an OD, like, it took me a few months. Still, you know, you don't just like wake up and go, oh, well, you gotta like go through it still. So I was still numbing the pain, and you know, it's been a year and a half almost, or a year and 3 months since he's passed. So like, I'm good. I've been fully like sober for a year.
That's awesome. Yeah. Congrats. Do you think you know, all you can do is hope that other people learn, you know, from others and not even go through it, or even have it go through someone close in their, you know, circle of friends?
You'd think, even with family, like you watch your family go through it, you'd think you wouldn't do it yourself, and you just, I don't want to blame the music at all, because you could listen to like rock music and still get addicted to drugs, and you know, because they say like, you know, rap music promotes this stuff, and it's just like, so does.
And you're like, hey, this shit's in this music too.
Well, the government promotes it too, you know, like they're prescribing it to you, so. They're the biggest really promoters of it.
Thing, you know, when we were growing up, and now it's kind of like it's so easy.
Well, with like fentanyl, that's what he OD'd on, and it wasn't. I don't know, like, not to get too in depth, but obviously there's fake pills all over the state, and he was doing like the fake Percocets, and that with alcohol, and the other things he was doing, you know. He OD'd, and he was doing that a lot more than he should have. Yeah. And so, I've never gone through that, like having a friend overdose, and so it was a trip. But that's what helped me snap out of it for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
And then I have a friend right now going through the same thing, like, and it's just crazy.
Fuck, man, you're like, hey, couldn't we just like all learn from this, you know?
And a couple of us did, like 4 out of the 5 of us did, you know.
Yeah. And this is just one group of friends, you know, like you have, you know, other groups, or not in your circle, but I'm saying like in life, you know, there's other kids that are, you know, other people that have, you know, their little group of friends, and they're like, oh, this is cool, but then like, yo, you guys need to learn before one of you guys isn't around, you know, to teach everybody else a lesson.
And we're a little older, like we're not 21, 18,
yeah,
19.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
So I don't know, we've been around it our whole lives, so it just was weird to think. But not the only reason, but it's just the fake pills and the fentanyl and all that crap's just destroying the state, like this country.
Yeah, I've known not of close personal friends, but like friends of friends, like at least 3 this year.
That of OD? Yeah.
And then like you don't ever really find out how, but then you'll eventually find out like a week later, like, yeah, they took something that was cut with, you know.
And a lot of times they're doing it for periods of time because they know what's in it.
Yeah.
Like there's a huge difference. Yeah, and then I got his initials tattooed big and huge on my neck, because we're all of us are tattooed, like the group. The 3.
Are you the most? I hope you're the most.
No, like he's.
You're like, he had more than me.
He didn't have any face tattoos. He had just got his neck done, and in his last post was "Sorry, Mom," and it was a picture of him like with, you know, his neck tattoo.
Damn.
And but no, my other friend Taylor, he's got the most tattoos. His whole ear is like got dot work done, and it's crazy.
Damn.
But yeah, that group of friends, like you said, we all have been friends for a long, long time. So when he passed, it hit everybody just like, what? You know, and a lot of people didn't know what he was even doing. Yeah. They thought he was just drinking and doing some coke or whatever, you know, whatever you do at the club. And it's, you know, it's crazy, because that's what that does. You go party and then you go home and do that one pill or whatever, and you don't wake up. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that's crazy. I really hope, you know, people kind of learn, you know, from this story, and before, you know, it does hit close to home, because it's a real thing. Even though we're not 21, like, you kind of think like, oh, you know, I'm 28, like this isn't gonna happen to me, like I'm older.
I've been dabbling, I've been doing this stuff here and there, but never the fentanyl, obviously, like that was something that's new to me, but it's been around for a long time. Like those pills have been coming from Mexico for a long time, because when it happened and just going through everything, I've done my research and, you know what I mean? Just like educated myself, and it's scary.
You're like, this shit is not gonna be cool, you know. If we keep doing this, it's gonna.
And all these kids that are doing these drugs.
And they're a lot younger. They're so much younger now.
It's fun now, but wait till you like really run out of them, or wait till you're really like on a streak of like a year of doing that stuff. You're gonna feel weird. It's gonna be bad. Mm-hmm. You're gonna, you know, like you go through it, and I just think music's so weird right now. How they're pushing that so heavy. It's crazy.
No, I definitely feel you. You're kind of like, oh, okay, we're all gonna sing these lyrics. Like it'll be like in the hooks.
Yes.
Too.
Pop and percolator and all this stuff, and like that's cool, but the aftermath of you doing that stuff is not cool.
You're like, this shit isn't funny.
It's terrible.
Do you think having like music as an outlet really helped?
I wasn't using it at first, like as an outlet, but letting everything like brew and take time. Yeah, it's always been, because I make beats too.
Yeah. So
a lot can come out in like a piano and guitar and violins, and you don't gotta say lyrics to like put emotion into music, you know.
Yeah, and you weren't doing that so much in the past, but now it's kind of like one of like your main things, right?
I'm fully in it. I got a whole new computer.
Ooh, okay.
Like a nice. I've never had a nice.
You have a nice setup.
Yes, I've always had like here's an old Mac, like, and I've had the same old mic and everything, and I've always made the music I make with that stuff, just because no one would ever know unless I told them. You know, like I make my stuff on GarageBand and this and that. I make my beats on Fruity Loops, which everyone does, but I still record on GarageBand. I just know how to
make it sound right.
I just know how to mix and master and do everything, because I've been doing it for a long time.
That's dope. I know you've been streaming on Twitch.
I did
with FL Studio. How was that?
That's funny. I did once, and it was cool because there's just like I don't have any followers on it. It was my first time doing it, and because of my new computer, I can do it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, like it was cool, and I think there was like one or two people that stayed on the whole time and was like commenting, and it sounded like he was from another country or something.
That's cool, because I'll watch streams, and you don't know what time it is over there, and you don't know like how old they are, like how much they know, and like you could be helping them, like they'd have.
Well, that's what he was asking. He kept asking questions, and then at the end he emailed me, or he asked for my email, because he wanted me to like send him a pack of sounds to make beats with, and I gave him my email, but I didn't send out my free. I didn't send my.
You're like, I'm not sending out.
No, I'm not sending the sauce out for free.
And then now that you're kind of so much better with your production, you're selling your beats, right?
Yeah, I've made more. I want to think of when I started.
I mean, you can't use them all.
No, I don't. Like, I've got 300 I haven't even used since I've started. When was that?
And it might not all be for you. You know that too.
No, for sure. That's what I don't even make half of them for me. Like, I had to stop doing that because I wasn't even using them.
You're like, I don't want this.
There's so many different styles of beats now that I can do. Like, say people want a West Coast or a Bay style or Chicago drill or the New York drill, Pop Smoke style. There's all these literally different styles of beat.
Out of both of the things, producing and like making your own music, like writing your own music and stuff, which do you like a little bit more?
Producing.
You think there's like no stress or pressure?
Yeah, that, and yeah, that's just less it's less like personal.
Yeah, definitely.
But
and then with producing, it's more like just making whatever you want, and if somebody likes it, then they like it. It's not really.
Yeah, there's just no like limit, or
they can do whatever they want.
Because when you put your voice on something, you know that's you, like out. You know, that's you putting your whole self out there. And with like what you're saying, you know what I mean. So with the beats, I don't have to like even think about it.
Oh, hey, this is for you guys to finish.
And I've been playing guitar, drums, all that since forever. So now it's all on my computer. Like I literally have an acoustic guitar plug-in.
Oh, dope.
And as long as I know how to like play the guitar, I can translate it to
then you're set.
FL. Yeah.
I'm sure you have more than enough music for us to hear once you release it. So when is the next date that you think you're gonna? Do you have a set date?
I don't have a date set for the project. I want it to be done before the end of the year, though.
Okay.
So that way. And then I have that song with Maj.
Alexis.
Yeah, Alexis.
Right, Brown Boy Mach. He needs to stop changing his name, anyways.
I don't know, Alexis.
So how did that come about? Is that song that you produced and engineered?
No, he had this song, and I said I want it, and he sent me it.
Okay.
Because he sends me music a lot. Like that one was that easy, and I was like actually like really like stoked he sent me that, because the song we have, you've probably heard the clip on his Instagram, unless he's taken it off by now. But it was the hook was really like, and what he was saying in it pertained to everything, even relating to my single coming out, like to my situation with my friend passing away. Like what he was saying in the beginning of the song and everything pertains to everything. So it was just perfect.
And then that one is called Twin Flame, right?
That's the project coming out.
Oh, that's the project?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Losing It is the one with Alexis.
With him, yeah.
Okay, have you dropped any snippets for anything yet?
Just the December single.
Just December single? Mm-hmm. And then, I
don't even think I've previewed the song with Alexis yet. I don't even think I've previewed it yet.
December?
No, the one with Alexis, Losing It.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen it on your social media or anything.
Because I don't post much.
Yeah, but so you kind of keep it chill.
My story I do, but nothing on my actual page, unless it's like tonight. This is going up there. Our interviews are up there and stuff. Like, stuff like that. That's important to me.
And then, so are you pushing a record label, or are you trying to start one?
I've had like the same thing since I started. It's been just called Diamond Records.
Okay.
But it's spelled DIE.
Okay.
Like instead of the regular.
Okay.
And then it's just Reno is the person who kind of was with me when I started it, and he was just my artist from the beginning. I would record him, like mentor him in a sense, and now I think he's better than me, but he's like he wants to record so much, and we just never like our schedules are so opposite, because I work a lot too, because I gotta have to have 9 to 5 till this works.
Dude, for real. But that's still going, right? Diamond Records.
Yeah, that's still a thing. Like if you see on iTunes, like that's the label that it's under. Like his stuff too. If you look up Reno stuff, it'll say Diamond Records underneath it. Okay,
and then I also want to talk about, what was that song that did you produce the song that Lil Durk like reposted?
Yes. Yeah, that was so that's the people I was referring to in like Chicago. The artist his name's G Baby, and he's actually like locked up right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it sucks because we're about to hit 1 million views on one of the songs that where he recorded on my beat, and like made a video and everything out there, and it's his first million's coming too with it. And that's my first million with like a beat with anything.
Okay.
And he's been locked up for it.
Fuck, man.
But yeah, it sucks. I'm super bummed about it, because I have people that hit me up every day about him, like that G Baby dude. He's younger, and he's just wild, like. But he knows Lil Durk. Like Lil Durk posted that song that I produced on his story.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and
I'm sure that really helped.
That was a trip, because I've been trying to produce for him since I started making music. Like Lil Durk, and like Young Chop was the producer who made Chief Keef and Lil Durk's like first stuff, and so I've been trying to get, that's like my goal, and to have him like even just hear the fact that my beat went through his eardrum is fine by me.
That's dope. That's dope.
But that's the goal. That's been my goal, is to produce for them, and I'm like this close. King Von, do you know who King Von is? Mm-mm. He's the artist that Lil Durk's been putting on, like really, really, really heavily. Okay. Like.
Maybe you can send them like
he reposted it too, though.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
So he heard it. So
they both heard it, right? And it's a trip. And like the people I know out there, they're all they're all from the same neighborhood, so they know like Lil Durk. Like they literally grew up with those dudes. So I send beats to these dudes called THF Twin and Lil Twin.
So you're like, hey guys, like.
Well, they're trying to get on too still, because. It's not just like you can repost somebody. Doesn't mean you're going to get 1 million followers overnight, unless you do some ridiculous, just something like, but we're trying to do it like organically, obviously. Yeah. But the twins that I work with out there, they're connected with G Baby too.
Oh, okay.
Like it's all a circle. Kenny Mac, like he's on a remix of 10 Toes Down.
So we're on the right track.
Yeah, we're on the right track. Yeah, but I've been talking to them way before the Lil Durk thing, I've never even asked them word about those guys. Like,
Okay.
I've just liked their music, and then reached out, and they've reached out, and so many people have come from just working with those guys, like selling beats, and like fans that are fans of my music now, just from my beats coming to my page, and so it's good.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's cool.
So to kind of recap and close out, if anyone needs beats, hit the DM because those prices are probably going to go up soon.
Right.
And then new project before the year ends, and then a thing hopefully.
Oh, and then also, I will be basically engineering and recording over at Flo's new studio.
Oh, so now book him, guys.
Yeah, I have like a legit spot now. Like,
oh shit!
It's called Sweet 5 Studios. He just like they're opening it. He's like the head engineer, and
damn, and now you got your space there.
Yeah, he made a post and like welcomed me to the team like yesterday, and so I'll be in like my first real big studio.
Nice.
Like, I'll be able to record people. I just talked
and show them your music.
I just talked to Sauce Walker.
So you're set.
Like I told him, I messaged him like when he's here. Like I have somewhere to record, and he like,
you got a place to go, and then if somebody needs beats, you already got them on your computer.
Yeah.
Damn. Full
circle. Because I've been recording at my house since I started.
Yeah.
Apartment, wherever I
You're not trying to take people there.
Not just anyone. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Certain people come to my house and record.
Okay, dope.
Of course, like that's how we've made the music we've made.
But now it's official.
It's official.
Now it's official. So not only for beats, but if you need studio time,
all that,
engineer and a producer all in one.
Features.
Slide in. Oh, that's two. Oh my fuck, man.
But I don't do features. The one with the Lexus is the first collab like that I'm putting out as a collab. It's not like a feature on the album I put out. This is my first real collab thing that I'm doing with somebody outside of my Diamond Records little situation.
Dope. And then the one with the Lexus, hopefully that's gonna come out this year.
Yes.
And then the other song,
December. Yeah.
Oh, December.
No, that's the name of it.
It's December, but on October 29th.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And then anything else?
I think we're good. Yeah, we're good.
I feel like. All right. Well, thank you for coming in, and I can't wait till those drop.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thanks.